here we are, guys, the final two standing. At the end of this next challenge, we're going to find out which one of the two of you all is the ultimate master of the backwoods. And that gets you bragging rights, which is outstanding in our world, but it also comes with a little something else. This little rascal right here.
Wow.
Woo! As a reminder of that recipe you can hang your hat on.
There we go.
Now, you built your own condenser. You ran your own corn liquor, and you hid your rye mash from the best tracker in the world, Mark Rogers. But you got one more challenge to do. You're gonna have to build us a apple brandy mash, and you're gonna have to run it. Sounds easy, right?
It can't be that easy.
Here's the hitch. You're gonna have to run your still directly from a mountain stream. You know, and it's gonna take some real backwoods ingenuity, guys, to make that happen.
Go! Tell us about it.
All over Appalachia. If you found a stream or a creek, you'd find a still running liquor. Using ingenious rigging, physics, and chemistry, backwoods shiners harness the waters of these springs to make their famous moonshine. And our distillers are gonna do that at a legendary spring for making liquor, English Mountain.
Any backwood distiller got to run off of a mountain stream. You got your work cut out for you, and I believe I'll stick around for that.
So, as you all well know, we can't have no apple brandy if we don't have no apple mash. So y'all come with us. Marky's gonna guard the trophy, and the rest of this liquor, and we're gonna go build some apple mash.
Hello, Kelly.
What's up, Tim?
You only got a few apples floating around, and it looked like they've been eaten. The rest of it looks like it's been shredded up.
I shredded them up. That makes it easier, you know, for the yeast to break it down. And you don't have to cook them as long. You can work this in pretty quick. We were on a little bit of a time crunch here.
Yeah, you only got an hour.
Yeah, so needed to get it hot and cool quick. And, you know, I've only used liquid sugar. It's already liquefied, so I didn't have to get my mash as hot to be able to put it in there to break down the granular sugar. Hope that's an advantage. I don't know.
Well, Kelly, you know, your time's getting short. I'd recommend putting that in that barrel and getting yeast started as fast as you can.
I'll do her.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Tim.
All right.
Most yeast is good to like 110. It'll kill it at 110, and it works good anything above 75. I'll stir it all in a few minutes once it's all soaked up good. I think we're done.
All right, guys, you got 15 minutes. You better be getting them buttons buttoned up.
Amanda.
What's up, Tim?
Well, it looked like you done put it in the barrel already.
I did.
Is this the first time you're doing apple brandy?
No, sir. I make it all the time.
Make it all the time. You got a certain kind of apple you got there?
Yeah, Granny Smith green apples are the best, but I like to put some Red Delicious in there too. So I mix them. That way, if it comes out in the brandy, you'll get sweet and sour.
I think you're the first one I've heard put red apples in.
All the different types of apples taste a little bit different, so if I can pull any of it out, it'll hit your whole palate and taste like an apple, you know?
Okay.
You know, you can't get too crazy with apple brandy. Otherwise, you'll say it's not apple brandy on me.
Well, I don't know, man. You put some tricks out before, so you never know what you're gonna bring to the table.
You'll like it, I promise.
Bring your A game.
Always do.
I can't wait to taste
Nothing less. All right, yeah.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
I know one thing, that's the slowest dad-blame spigot I think I've ever seen.
5 minutes left. If you ain't done, you ain't gonna be done.
You know, Amanda, you know, in the first competition, she always had something. She brought out a little I want to say trickery, but a little bit of technicalities in there,
You know, the first time we met Amanda, we watched her work. You know, Frank, he named her the professor, and we've watched her work a lot of times since then.
She said she's learned a lot from Mark Rogers.
Oh, I'm sure.
She said she learned how to make a mash in 10 minutes.
Maybe I need to go spend a little time with Mark Rogers.
Evidently, he's a good teacher, huh?
Damn, this is taking too long. I just gotta dump this stuff.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't pick any one above the other right now. They know what they're doing, and we're in for a treat.
All right, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your barrels. Y'all are done. Y'all head on out. We'll tend to it from here.
Well, let's go.
Thank you.
All right, guys, you got 20 minutes left.
We think we're gonna build a reservoir with what time we got left.
Better get with it. You're down to 19 and a half minutes
Okay.
now.
Let's stop talking and get to it.
You know, with the condensers we've got, it's not an option to have a trickle of water. We gotta have a good amount of water coming into these things.
Let's just hook this thing up down here.
Yeah, completely.
Where you want to place these holes?
Even though we're outside, we're still running steam in there. We gotta turn it into cool enough liquor that it'll be palatable.
You get more pressure the lower on the bottom, right?
I agree. It fills up, so you've got the weight of the water in the barrel that's creating pressure. We'll just do 2 out of the same one.
I think they're playing it smart. They've chose to go ahead and build the reservoir.
Anybody knows the taller column of pressure you got going down, the more you're gonna build down here.
I think if they're coming out of that reservoir, they can actually put a lid on it and it won't stop up on them.
Yeah, it ain't a bad idea what they're doing. Section pipe did stop up, you know.
What if a leaf gets in the hose that's feeding in?
Well, you ain't supposed to think that far ahead.
I'm thinking between here and the big log that's down, should give us enough elevation, we can put it up, and we still should have flow into the barrel.
Aren't they gonna need more pipe till you do this reservoir?
I believe they've got it.
You got water there?
Yeah.
7 minutes, guys.
It's basically crunch time. We have to hook up this reservoir and get it flowing back to our still site because we're running out of time. Oh, there's a hole in the hose. 2 holes. Hoses that I run into the reservoir, I realize that there's 2 holes in it and it's leaking.
Kelly, you got 2 minutes left.
Amanda, bring me the duct tape real quick.
Sounds good. I'll go grab it. Coming. Let me see. We gotta patch this up as quick as possible.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You better have water.
This should definitely be running now.
Yeah, that's it.
It seems to be flowing the way it should be. Okay. So I think we did a good job. Mission accomplished.
All right, guys, looks like you got water. You better hope so. You're out of time.
All right, guys, apple brandy in the mountains of Tennessee. One of you are gonna be Master of the Backwoods.
It's all said and done. Time to get into that run. You ready?
Yep.
Yes,
All right. You got 3 hours. Your time starts now. Good luck and get with it, guys.
Wow, this looks like so nice and dark from all the apple cider. Did you use all apple cider in yours?
Yes.
Me too, and I did a bushel of apples.
Now, they worked awful good together getting that water going.
They did.
But now this is where the ship hits the sand now. This is business now.
Yeah.
Great, someone gotta talk to him? Cool.
You can either talk to me or listen to me. Pick one.
Good point.
Well, that's a pretty mash she's got right yonder.
You think Amanda's got any apples in there?
6 or 20, maybe 200.
Apple brandy. Final challenge. Amanda and Kelly, you know, they've fought a hard and tough road.
The conditions we put them in, and I mean, it couldn't be any more uncomfortable. When it first started, they was like an old team of mules. They was hitched up working in unison.
Yeah.
But now I'm telling you, when the water got established and the steel started heating up, the whole dynamics changed.
They fought a hard and tough road, but at the end of this challenge, well, one of them is going to be the Master of the Backwoods.
Well, we ain't going to know until we get started, so we might as well go, and we always say ladies first.
Amanda's apple brandy.
Good clear jar.
And that is a fine bead.
Yeah, boy.
That's dead on 100.
Well, it looks good.
It looks good.
Let's see what it tastes like.
I think we'd have had a good day.
I definitely have. There's no place I'd rather be than like listening to the stream and
Oh, I thought you was gonna say listening to me.
nice try.
Definitely an apple coming through on the nose.
Yeah, smells like apple.
It's apple.
It's apple brandy.
It's
yeah.
apple.
Apple brandy. And that's a good apple brandy.
It's kind of hot, though, ain't it?
It's a little hot on the back end.
It's not high proof. It's just got a little fiery note to it.
I like that delicious aftertaste.
It's got a real good aftertaste. It tastes a little musty, like I musty have another drink.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's see what Kelly's done.
That's a pretty jar of liquor. Good and clear. That's right on 102.
Might be a little north, not much.
Both of their bead reading skills is good.
It was really cool that we worked together to get the water flowing. And
Well, you know, I mean, we almost had to do that because we could have individually struggled against one another on that one, and just teaming up made sense.
yeah,
This is the Backwoods challenge. Everybody knows that Backwoods people help one another when they need it.
I'm gonna say he pitched his yeast while that mash was still good and hot. Stressed it.
It's a good drink. I like it. I'm not crazy about the nose. Got a wicked nose.
Honestly, it's way smoother than Amanda's
It's really, really smooth to be that proof.
because he's north of 100.
It's got a nice dryness taste to it.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
We do have something to think about.
We got a dilemma.
I guarantee you, if we opened up a jar just like we're sitting here drinking, we'd wind up drinking both of them tonight.
I can go either way.
This is the Master of the Backwoods Challenge. This is not like the regular contestants of Master Distiller. But we have to judge them on the table the same way. You know, what does it taste like? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What the proof is, the clarity of the jar.
And I think that leaves us with just one option.
Let's go name a Master of the Backwoods.
Welcome back in, guys. So I'm gonna tell you what we put you all through. It was the triathlon of the homemade liquor world. You came in, run corn liquor, you built your own condenser, you run us some rye whiskey, which was really, really good, by the way. And then you went to the spring in the coldest time of the year and brought us some fine apple brandy. So that being said, Amanda, apple brandy the way it's supposed to be. Just about the perfect proof. I'm gonna say you're right there on the 100 mark. Flavor, apple flavor up one side and down the other, had a great nose, had a great palate, laid on your tongue and let you know you're drinking some liquor.
You had 3 different types of apples and 2 different types of sugar and then apple cider. But it did give a complex flavor. Outstanding job making it on the Backwoods.
thank you.
Kelly, really proud of you. You know, look how far you've come in the last couple of years. That's a fine jar of liquor. Very clean, clear jar. Proof is where it needs to be.
Kelly, you got a good jar of liquor. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Mark.
The only negative I could come away with, just had a little off nose, but the flavor was there. Fine job on your part.
Thank you.
Well, guys, this is where it all ends. Kelly, we took you in on our team. We thought for a little bit we were really just banging our heads on a block wall, and it stuck. And we're proud of you as we could be, just like you're proud of your own youngins. Amanda, you showed up here a contestant, and I've watched you come into your own. You came in here and you were so down on yourself, you'd kick yourself in the butt so many different ways. And us knowing the whole time watching you that you had all the skills, but I don't think you would have become what you become had you not kicked yourself in the butt that much. I can't find any more pleasure in that than anything in the world. All of the emotional feelings thrown out there, there can only be one master of the Backwoods. That's a big deal in itself, just being able to brag about it. But keep in mind, we got the best trophy we could afford. And all that being said, Amanda, you are the master of the Backwoods.
Woo,
congratulations.
Great job.
Thank you, guys. Winning this tournament, getting the title of Master of the Backwoods, it really means a lot to me. This is really precious.
I'm telling you, I couldn't be any prouder if I'd won it myself.